Despite the fact that 70% of Earth's surface is covered with water, maintaining clean water sources has been an ongoing issue. In this speech, I'll inform how agriculture causes pollution, how water pollution negatively affects agriculture, and how other pollutants, in combination with water, damage agriculture. I live in a rural area that is affected by water pollution. I'm actively involved in the FFA Association and have done research on this topic. Now that we know that water pollution is an issue, let's look at how agriculture causes water pollution. We'll explore how agriculture can pollute water and how it affects the health of humans. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, in 2002, in the National Water Quality Inventory Report to the U.S. Congress, the states reported that agriculture non-point source pollution is the leading cause of river and stream impairment and the second leading cause of impairment in lakes, ponds, and reservoirs. Agriculture causes water pollution as the contaminated runoff from farm fields or feedlots reach sources of groundwater. The runoff is often contaminated and can even cause death if consumed by humans. In the article by the CDC, it also states that agriculture activities that cause water pollution include overgrazing, overworking farmland, and poorly managed animal feeding operations. Another agricultural activity that affects water pollution is poorly managed and ineffective application of fertilizer, pesticides, and irrigation water. Specifically, Utah is addressing this issue due to their water supply being used for human consumption and irrigation. According to the Utah Farm Bureau, improper handling and use of manure and inorganic fertilizer can impair the quality of these waters and cause human health problems. To solve this issue, the Farm Bureau has created a program to ensure that the Clean Water Act is feasible. Now that we've seen how agriculture causes water pollution, let's look at how water pollution affects agriculture. The water that is polluted by agriculture can affect crops and livestock negatively. According to Conserve Energy Future, as a result, the crops are exposed to water which has small amount of mercury, arsenic, lead, and cadmium dissolved in it. The process of agricultural pollution becomes harder to fight when such water poisons the livestock and causes crop failure. If crops and livestock are not given quality water, they are susceptible to being exposed to bacteria and are likely to perish. Not only are livestock and crops affected by contaminated water in agriculture, but humans as well. According to the CDC, people who consume fruit or vegetables that were exposed to contaminated water are at risk for developing a foodborne illness. Some of the bacteria that are spread through water within the United States include E. coli, Salmonella, Shigella, Cryptosporidium, Giardia, Toxoplasma, Neurovirus, and Hepatitis A virus. Water pollution can directly affect agriculture as well. When the nutrients from plants run off, it can cause increased growth in aquatic plants. According to Equal Earth, aquatic plants clog irrigation and drainage structures and increase nitrates and nitrites in groundwater, which can poison humans and livestock. Since we now know how water pollution negatively affects agriculture, let's look how other pollutants within the water that also negatively impact agriculture. Similar to water pollution affecting agriculture, other pollutants in combination with water affect agriculture in a huge way. According to Equal Earth, the first pollutant is sediment. Sediment depletes the land of its nutrients, but also contaminates water when they encounter. Sediment can compromise the oxygen balance in water and create blockages in irrigation canals or farm ponds. Another type of pollutant is inorganic salts and minerals that damage the quality of both water and soil. In addition, there are organic wastes from garbage, feedlot industries, and other sources that exhaust or completely diminish oxygen levels in water, making it unfit for crop irrigation or other farm uses. Also, water, along with wind and soil, can carry infectious agents. Irrigation water can carry bacteria and virus diseases of crops. According to Equal Earth, animal diseases transmitted by soil and water include leptospirosis, salmonellosis, hog cholera, mastitis, foot and mouth disease, tuberculosis, brucellosis, histoplasmosis, Newcastle disease, anthrax, coccidiosis, and many others. The indestructible BSE virus may be systematically lodged in soil and water. Organic chemicals found in water, such as detergents or insecticides, unfavorably affect agriculture in many ways. According to Equal Earth, heated water can affect agriculture. Introduced into water by industrial processes and global warming, heated water can have a detrimental effect on fish and other life in the water. Altogether, pollutants in water affect agriculture in various ways. Today we learned about how water pollution and agriculture affect each other. We looked at how agriculture causes water pollution, how water pollution affects agriculture, and how other pollutants in water can affect agriculture. Overall, whether you live in close contact with the agricultural industry or live in a large city, you are affected by water pollution. Every individual has a connection to agriculture, from the clothing they wear to the food they eat. For this reason, it is important to be informed on agricultural issues such as water pollution.